This company is really good for surprises. I realized that whilst handling the Vario Versa for the first time, that tank with two sides, which was a bold move back then. And now again, something really special. The Vario Navi comes with a single hand. That concept is not new, but rare and difficult to pull off in a convincing way. So let's see. We have an automatic watch with a case diameter of 38 mm, a length lug to lug of 46 and a height of 11 mm. Lug width is 20. The watch is equipped with a domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on the inside and the Miyota 82S5 movement. It provides hand winding and offers a power reserve of about 40 hours. The watch is waterproof up to 100 meters, comes on a leather strap, and the price is indicated with $428 or 390 euros. You can choose between 5 dial colors in total. Okay, let's start with the main feature, the single hand. The idea is simple. The one hand moves through the hours and the minute track is in fact a 15-minute track. So the first step after 12 means 12 and 15 minutes. Second means 12 and 30 minutes and so on. People argued that the 12 block should be centered on top, but that wouldn't make so much sense, I think, because the day in fact starts here. The main objection now is that with such a watch you cannot read super precise times like 2 hours and 37 minutes. And that was always the idea behind these watches. They shall calm you down by raising the question, are these 2, 3 or 7 minutes really that important? And I mean, if you're on a commute by train in Switzerland, you might say yes, they are. But when you're on a commute by train through Germany, then you're free to say they don't matter at all. But kidding aside, it's a watch for the more relaxed days in life, definitely. And one could say now that it's in fact a two-hand watch because you see the seconds on position 4 in that little sub-dial. But I find this detail upright sweet, especially here on the beige dial, because it adds color and it's in form of a little compass, which fits in the concept of the watch just nicely. Which concept I mean this connection to waves, time, navigation. But let's discuss the details. I said it's not easy to pull off, and you will agree in a second, I think. Please note for starters the 11 and 12. The words are way smaller than all the other hours. There wasn't enough room for such long words. They could have chosen the font some points smaller in general, but then the first hour there, would look pretty lonely. So first compromise, but they handled it well in my opinion because they created some symmetry, including 10 and 1 in a big font, left and right, and then these two blocks with smaller font in the middle. About the font itself we could argue over years, because there are some millions out there, but it's highly coined by taste, I would say, so I leave it there. Interesting is also the form of the main hand. Again, lovely in my eyes, because it let you see a planet rotating around the center, which makes so much sense on a watch. Next observation is two repeating patterns. The waves on the dial and the coin edge bezel, both with pretty much the same spacing. Very nice. But especially the waves need further examination because such forms can look cheap on a watch. Risky decision. The case itself I see with some confidence because I handled quite a lot of Vario watches and this part is 100% under control. You should know, by the way, that I've ordered the beige watch for an in-depth review for that further examination, and then I will share every detail with you. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.